Rankings.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Power Rankings.
All right. Rubber's meeting the road. I'm breaking some eggs to make the omelet.
Take a look at last week.
Here we go.
Let's go.
I can't quit this team. I won't quit them. I still can't quit them. I still can't quit the Detroit Lions. Oh man, I'm putting them at 10. I still think they're going to beat most. If they're in the top third of this league. I think most of the teams that Clark Coordinator and Super Dan are going to be going up against have their hands full with this team. I am concerned about their offensive line not being as good as previous years, and a team like the Eagles, a team like the Broncos, a team that has a front seven that can get after you. We saw getting Goff off the spot what happens. Even with Gibbs going off, I'm concerned. I've got 8 more days after this taping before the NFL Game Day morning Thanksgiving show where I have an opportunity to mulligan off this choice for my NFC champions. At this point in time, I'm just going to take it one power ranking at a time. They're 10th. Down 4 spots. New to the list. They have not been on the list all season long. I am finally putting the Chicago Bears on this list. 9th on the list. I got to give it up. I understand. Oh, by the way, every time, right? Every time?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And Caleb started it.
No, I'm just saying.
Good job, TJ.
The Chicago Bears have not been on this list because the way they win is pulling it out of their orfi. I don't know if that's the word. And they're taking the ball away, which is something that is not repeatable. It just isn't. I mean, it could be a feature on one side with taking the ball away, but the feature can't be we win, at the last second every time.
And that was the Chiefs feature last year.
That's true. I get, but they're on the list. At least they have made it.
I like it.
They are 7-3. They are the leaders of a division going into the year. A lot of people thought was the toughest division in football. I'm putting them there. Number 8, up 2 spots. I got it. I understand they struggled against a team that has not been able to beat many teams and had just lost to the Jets. But I'm putting the Ravens here. I still think they are one of the best teams in football. Their defense is balling out. They have turned a corner. They have one of the best running backs in the history of the sport and a multiple-time MVP that could have easily been a 3-time MVP coming into the season, getting his sea legs back under him. I love some of the imagination, the spinorama fake tush push of Mark Andrews scoring. I liked what the Ravens are doing, and I'm going to give them credit for getting back to 500, and they're going to win over the next month. I bet you that's an 8-game win streak before they face the Patriots, Chris. That's the way I'm feeling it. Number 7, back on the list. They're going on the list, off the list, from the top of the list, off the list. Now back on the list. I'm putting the Bills here. Hey, if you're going to, TJ, look up in the script of the book. If a quarterback scores 6 times, 3 times one way, 3 times another way, you're good. Can you write that in there?
Sure.
Okay. If it's not in there.
I think, no, right. I don't think it is.
They're back on the list. I'm concerned about their defense. I'm concerned that they lose track of number 4 every now and then.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned that at some point, Gabe Davis is catching passes for him again. Back to the Future. I guess it doesn't matter. Tyrell Shavers, doesn't matter if you don't know any of these people and they're not on your fantasy teams, as long as they're on Josh Allen's team. They're at the Texans. This is a winnable game, short week, on the road, get it. Tough defense for the Texans, get it. It's Davis Mills again, get after him. Otherwise, you're off the list again. And I'm sure that is what they're thinking about going into Houston. Number 6, down 1 spot. How can you lose a spot when you're on a bye week?
Yeah.
Because you can. The Colts are 6. Number 5, it's because I just couldn't. I think if the Seahawks play the Colts, they win. So I downgraded.
Really?
Yeah, man. The Seattle Seahawks went into Los Angeles. You were there, Chris. 4 interceptions, 4 field goals settled for. And they still had the ball in the air with every single Rams' hearts in their throats, whether in the stands or on the sidelines. to win this game. They've got to feel good about themselves in the way they lost, even though losing never lets you feel good. This photograph right here, right?
That catch was amazing.
Of JSN with his one hand. Like, he's basically looking at the ball in his hands going, yeah, I've got it.
I'm worried he's their only threat on offense.
I mean, Kenneth Walker looked pretty darn good. And I still think they're a top 5 team. And if the Colts, yeah, I like the Seahawks. I can't drop them below the Colts. But here we go. This is what's going to piss you off. I'm moving the Patriots down 1 and the Broncos up 1. The Patriots are 4th and the Broncos are 3rd. And the only reason why, the Broncos beating the Chiefs at home after a bye week is more impressive to me than extending your win streak to 8 games like the Patriots did against the Jets on a Thursday night. It's not fair. I totally get it. Could the Patriots beat the Broncos if they face each other? Sure. Can the Broncos beat the Patriots as well? Absolutely. I have to say, despite how the Chiefs have been playing, you're still taking on Mahomes and Kelsey and Rice and that defense with Bolton and Chris Jones and Karlaftis and all of those guys after a bye when they're most invincible. And they won the game. So I'm putting them at 3, and then I'm putting and they are, by the way, on top of the Patriots in the conference due to tie breaks. But I am putting the Eagles at 2, where they stay like before. And then I'm keeping the Rams at 1. That stays like before. I still think the Rams are the best team in football. I need to see the Eagles offensively catch up to what the Rams are doing. And I do think we saw 2 of the best 5 teams in football face each other just up the road. Chris, I think you kept your tickets to see it too. And I think the Eagles are as dominant on defense as the Broncos are and vice versa. And I think the Patriots are collectively together, putting together something that is a run for the ages. And that's why they're in my top 5. Colts 6, Bills 7, Ravens 8, Bears 9, Lions 10. And yes, Christopher, I dropped the Chiefs off the list along with the Chargers. That loss in Jacksonville was, I wrote it down here. There's a guy who played for Michigan who's last Booty. There it is, right there.
Booty, Jake.
Jake Booty.
That's it right there. Those are my power rankings brought to you by Sonos. Explore soundbars, speakers, and more at Sonos.com. Sonos products look as good as they sound. Denver's on a bye, and New England is moving on to Cincinnati. No Jamar Chase. You know what? That's the way it used to be. Taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, who's suspended? Adrian Peterson. Taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who's not there? Oh, Antonio Brown. That was a hallmark of the Patriots' Super Bowl dominant era. These things just get dropped out of the sky. Oh, Jamar Chase is not available. The one time they take on the Patriots,
when you rely
it's
on
all working.
It's knucklehead things.
It's all working, man. It's just like back in the day. Head coach getting his second swing at being a head coach, and he's a little bit different, and just different enough to be better. Second year starter.
And buckle up.
Second year starter, getting a shot. Nobody expected it. They go on a run for the ages. Check that box.
When's the Flakegate happen?
Bunch of guys collectively. Then you look at, like, really? That's one of the best receiving and running back cores in the National Football League? Uh-huh.
History repeats itself, guys.
It's
Flygate?
It's what it looks like right now, man. That's what it looks like right now.
Probably should have had the Niners on this list.
I was thinking about it, but who am I don't know, man. I still think the Lions, I had them on there, and then I popped the Lions on. I almost had both of my Super Bowl predicted teams off the list entering Week 12. When I went back and forth, I'm like, Lions versus the San Francisco 49ers, what happens?
I think the Lions win.
I don't think the Niners have the pass rush to make Jared Goff blink like
maybe
the Eagles did.
Maybe the Lions win. The Lions have a better defense.
You know, that's the way
Purdy is better than Goff.
Look at you all of a sudden coming around on Brock Purdy. You were the Mr. Like, let's why should he even come back? Look at Mac Jones play.
Well, that was kind of for the segment.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But
It's fake.
Okay, you've done a 180 on one of my sons.
I mean, proof is in the pudding. He was awesome last week.
Let me ask you this question: when the Lions take on the Bears again, you think Bears are going to win that one?
I do.
Okay. Let's keep going here.
I mean, Goff. I just don't think Goff is a big game quarterback.
Let's keep going here. You think the Colts beat the Seahawks if they face each other?
I do. That's the number one offense in the NFL.
What happens Bills versus Ravens second time around?
Bills.
Okay. What about Ravens versus Bears again? What do you think? They beat him with Snoop Huntley. What do you think if Lamar's back? You know what I mean? Like, that's why everybody's just pooping on the Ravens because they were 1-5. Well, guess what? They're 4-0.
Okay.
They're 4-0 in the last month. And coming up next, put the schedule up one more time. Let's do it.
Got a good schedule, dude.
Let's do it. And Will Smith of the Dodgers is going to join us. Here we go. Jets, Cincinnati.
I mean,
yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy up until Pittsburgh, until New England.
Home, and then they're at Cincinnati.
It's
That's
breaking,
the next four.
It's breaking right for them.
Which is why I snagged Lamar Jackson in our guillotine league after TJ had put him on the block. And that's an 8-game win streak home for New England. Let's go. Let's go. Old school. That's the old thing, too, with New England. Old school. Looks like they might have to play the Ravens and the Broncos, Steelers, just like the old times.
Back 2010.
And I'm sure Chris will remind you. More often than not, they got through them. Ravens can, and you can count, like, you could
Ravens
just remember.
Was always tough.
You could remember.
Ravens.
You could remember.
Ravens was always tough.
You could remember the one time it didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
Oh man, Ray Rice just ran all over him in the wild card round or divisional.
So there's all of that, man. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.